30 days of digital art, that's equivalent to a whole month. From my previous traditional art video, I try digital now, cause I want to make crazy beautiful art one day. I have barely any experience on digital art. Anyways, let's head to the challenge. There are 4 sections on this challenge. Draw for fun, learning with color, and final section, starting off with the first section. Day 1, without any tips or guides, I just wanted to draw, so I went for it. To be honest, from the day 100 experience alone, it's not bad at all. I didn't color it properly since I barely have any coloring experience on both digital and traditional. Day 2, same thing but with doodles, nothing much, it's just faces. Day 3, I found this tool called a lasso fill thing. It helped me a lot when I was coloring. It's basically a lasso tool and a bucket tool at the same time. Day 4, this time I used reference. Without any guides or tips, again, I decided to go and see what I'm capable for now. Same goes to day 5, but this time it's a cat. By the way, don't ask me why I chose this as a reference. It's a little bad, but it goes well. Day 6, I decided to do flower next since flower seems easy to render. Just had that feeling it was kinda easy. I actually like this one. Day 7, I decided to draw without any reference. I might be probably lucky, but I actually did really good on this one. I didn't render it since I don't think I'm much capable of rendering it good. So that's why I head to day 8 and try self-learning the hair myself. Day 8. It didn't really look that bad, the hair is just being too shiny. I should have added more hair cause it feels like my character bangs are grass. Or I could have just fixed the bangs. Day 9, another just for fun drawing, and for some reason, it looks so good again. Could it be it's the boost from the day 100 challenge? Could be. So I was planning to add a PNG bird on top of his hand, but I forgot, so here's the bird. Day 10, I decided to draw a dog from imagination and yeah, it doesn't even look like one. It looks funny and goofy to me. You guys can use this creature if you want, feel free to use. Day 11, I watched this YouTuber artist named Artsita. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. About line art. She gave tips like to make sure your sketch is clear. Check. She also said to change the color of your sketch when you're doing line art to see better. Check. Use a physical friction slider. Not check. I use mobile and the screen is small compared to tablets. Use line pressure function. I don't know how to do that. She also gave me a tip that fast is equal to smooth but inaccurate and slow is accurate but wobbly. Lastly, she mentioned that the thickness and all that stuff depends on the style. Interesting. The final result of my day 11 art looks like this. I decided to thicken the parts I wanted to highlight. Day 12, I was looking day 10 featuring the creature. I thought that I could do better if I had reference. I did Pokemon. With this random generator, this Pokemon pop up. So I did it. It's better than the creature, but it just feels it's a little off. Day 13. When I was drawing this sketch, I forgot to change the color and I decided to highlight the site. The whole art looks meh. Day 14. I watched 2 individual YouTubers, Ori Days and Picat. Ori Days said about making a basic shape for the hair and then gradually adding details. Picat said find the hair originate spot. But both YouTubers shared the same tip. Don't draw grass and hair is like ribbons. Let me simplify. Don't draw hair repeatedly in the same shape, size, and length. By not following it, the hair would look like grass, which is unnatural. The other ribbon tip is that hair forms like ribbon, which bends, twirls, stuff like that. I tried using the grass and ribbon tip Ori Days and Picat gave me. It turned out pretty good. Day 15. For both day 15 and 16, I used Virgil and Dante as references. I also used Ori Days and Pikat tips again. For Pikat, I copied her way of drawing hair by looking at reference, and Ori Days for the dividing the hair slots. After finishing this, I gained some motivation to do the next art. Day 16, I didn't use the dividing parts since Dante hair splits into two and didn't know how to divide it, but here it is. Day 17, I thought I could do no reference this time and decided to draw. It's so freaking bad. I tried giving him a mischievous pose with a husky type of cloak. The smile kinda knocked off the vibe, the hair didn't look grass, but I should have added him more hair. On day 18 to 20, I decided to draw hair with reference. After the day 17 incident, day 18 looked good, but I couldn't replicate the eye style. Day 19, this one is bad. It was hard for me to copy the hair. Don't mind the face, I gave up on that. Day 20, I gave Miku some coloring since I felt like I wanted to color after a while. The color is still Day 21, I watched two different YouTubers about rendering, Nero and Eika. They both tell different rendering tips, obviously for style. I mean, I don't think every artist share the same method. Nero gives tips about layer stuff, and Eika gives tips about which color to use. To be honest, but the amount of info they gave me are a lot. I couldn't really put everything in my head since I'm not a good memory person, but hey, I'm still gonna use their tips. First off with Eika tips. I go with the sketch, make the gray thing so I can clip the layers onto it. I use the lasso tool to add a shadow, a darker shadow, light, and lighter light. Overall, the placing of the shading sucks. I'm positively sure since I'm not really that sure where to place the shadings. Day 22. So just like what Nero said, I used the multiply dark colors layer stuff. Yeah, it sucks. I feel like this shading is better than the previous one since it's more clear where the light comes from. Forgot to mention, but here's the reference I used for day 21 and day 22. Day 23. Since I suck at shading, I thought like, what if I trace over an art? It's for study purposes, okay? As I progressed, I soon realized my outline wasn't clear. Therefore, I have to fix the minor parts of the base color. The rest of the rendering were just using the eyedropper and lassoing the parts. I hope that I got better at shading and damn, this looks good. But my neck was not feeling good. So I took breaks leading to the next day, day 24. I realized I took a break for 1 to 2 weeks. So as a warm-up, I only do drawing and sketching for fun. Day 25, I ramped the warm-up with rendering. The rendering is some Day 26, so I found this video when I was scrolling on YouTube by Tamadraws. She gave tips like how to render and to make sure the eye fits the character personality. So I go ahead making a character that fits the eye personality and whoa, it's really good. I tried to replicate how Tamadraws render the eyes, but I wouldn't even say it's bad, but rather good. I did mainly eyes on day 28, but before that, let's check the previous two art I made. Day 27, this time I tried to draw a dude with a chill type personality and it didn't really go well. It didn't really go good as day 26. The eye didn't really give contrast to day 28. So I just thought that, what if I draw a real person? So I did. I selected Ryan Reynolds, tried to draw, and I gave up. Not even halfway through. Imagine if Ryan Reynolds actually watched this video. Just imagine. Day 28. So here it is, the eyes that I mentioned earlier. This is also day 28. I found these very beautiful eyes and thought, what if I replicate them? I did. I did not just do one, not two, but three. I honestly had fun drawing this. I was extremely satisfied when I finished them. Day 29. 2 days left. That's when I realized, I thought, I wanna draw something good before I finish off this challenge. So, for a warm-up for that, I grabbed a reference from Pinterest, go drew the whole thing. I forgot to use the clip thing and didn't finish the outline first, so I had to adjust the color to the outline. I was suffering a lot just to fix those minor issues. That's a lesson learned, that to finish outline first, day 30. Here it is, day after day after day. Day 30 came. I planned this before I draw, since I want to draw something not directly from reference but I'm good with reference. So I decided to grab lots of reference, grab some parts of it, and combine them all together. From the mistakes I learned, I make the sketch clear. I did outline before rendering, added a base color and clipped it. And here comes the challenging part. I have to find where the shadow's supposed to go. After reviewing this art like a couple of weeks later, I noticed that shadows were supposed to exist on these parts. And ironically, I used my own art as a reference. The overall of this art is so beautiful. Also, don't mind the background, I wanted to put something there since it feels empty. So that's it, 30 days of digital art. I'll be honest, from my perspective, my performance on this challenge is bad. Because of a couple of reasons. From day 1 to day 30, it kinda felt rushed. I should have taken more time learning coloring, shading, outline individually. The fact that I had barely zero experience on digital art before I started this video. I'm planning on taking a few steps back and relearn anatomy. It's not like I'm that good at anatomy anyways. Then I'll ramp it up with coloring. And also, I'll make sure that instead of day 30 of art challenge, day 100 of art challenge, I'll just remove those numbers because it felt like that's the main reason it rushed me in the first place. So I'll study art without a timer. Also, this is just one of my video plans on what I'm going to post on this channel, and it's about learning Blender. You guys are free to suggest what type of videos I should post. If there are any artists watching this video, feel free to give tips. And I appreciate all the YouTubers that I used on this video. Well, that's about it for this video. Bye bye!